For a whole month, I experienced life without a phone. No social media, no instant messaging, no quick Google searches, no chat GPT, no communicating with my friends, and no knowing what's going on around the world, especially Nigeria. Every season, every moment, there's always something going on. So I had to experience life without all of these things. On December 31st, 2024, while everyone was counting down to the new year, my phone decided it was the perfect time to die. I am not talking, I need a charge kind of dead. I am talking completely unresponsive. Like my phone completely gave up on me. Just few hours to get into the new year, and this phone just died. It just packed up. And I was like, what? Of all days, why did you choose 31st? Why did you choose New Year's Eve? I tried everything I could. I took the phone to different phone technicians, to different places, and one particularly told me that it is way beyond their control, that I should take the phone to the company in Lagos, which I did. I had to maybe the phone down to Lagos to the company so they could fix it. But after 2 weeks, this phone was sent back to me like, oh, we are sorry, we tried everything we could, but we could not revive or resurrect your phone. And I was like, are you for real? Hey, you see, getting a new phone was not part of my plan for January 2025. Like, I knew I was always going to get a new phone the year in the new year, but I didn't plan it to be that early. Like, I already had other plans with money. I already made my financial budget for the year. For the first quarter, I've already made my financial budget. So why is my phone packing up at this time? Like, why am I planning and you are planning me? Like, what's going on? At first, I saw this whole thing as a disaster. Like, why is this happening to me? My village people, they're after my life. They've come again. This new year, they've come. But what emerged from this whole experience was an unexpected journey into digital minimalism, social media detox. I've seen several people saying the importance of social media detox, the importance of staying off social media for a while, and I never really get it. Like, how do you do that? Like, how would you stay off social media for an extended amount of time? Some persons 1 year, 6 months, 3 months. But I must say, this 1 year I was forced to, I say forced because it was against my will. I was forced to stay off social media for 1 month. I'll tell you, it was an amazing experience. So I'm going to be sharing some of the things I learned why I was off social media. It was the initial void. The first morning felt like withdrawal. No morning scrolling, no instant responses, no notification pings. My fingers would unconsciously reach out for a phone that wasn't there. But as days passed, the instant void was filled with something more valuable. For instance, when I woke up in the morning, the first thing I'll do is to check my phone, to check messages that I might have missed the previous night or the one that was sent in that morning. So I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I do in the morning was to reach out to my phone. But when my phone wasn't there, I replaced it with reaching out for my Bible. I'll read my Bible, read few passages, and I'll pray and communicate with God, which is, by the way, the most important task of the day, which most of us neglect because of our phone. Second one is deep focus. Without the digital interruptions, my mind began to settle. Tasks that usually took hours took minutes to be completed. Reading a book became an immersive experience again, not with competition sounds from social media. My thoughts became clearer. The third one is my sleep. My sleep improved as evening scrolling disappeared. Like, I could sleep early and wake up early because when I had when I when I had a phone, I would spend amount of time scrolling on social media late up to 12, 1, doing nothing, just scrolling on social media. But in the absence of my phone, I could sleep. I could go to sleep early and wake up early. The gift of boredom. Perhaps the most surprising discovery was the creative spark that emerged from boredom. When going on social media wasn't an option, my mind began to wander into forgotten territories. Ideas began to flow freely. Not knowing every update or social media post created space for my personal growth. I learned that being uninformed about many things meant being informed about things that truly matter. I was present, I paid attention to things that truly matter, things that are offline, things that are close to me, not online, people that I could see. You know, when we invest so much time on social media, we pay less attention to the people around us. That includes family and friends. As I return to the connected world, these lessons reshaped my relationship with technology. In the age of constant connectivity, sometimes the greatest luxury is silence. But it's sad that most of us we dread silence, we fear silence. But the deepest connections happen in silence. Not just connection with ourselves, not just connections with the people around us, our friends, our family, but connection with God. Because when your soul is noisy from the endless scrolling on social media, when your mind is cluttered, you will not hear what God is saying to you. You will not be able to communicate clearly with God. And your thoughts will not be clear. You will doubt the voice of God because you won't even hear it clearly. So the most deepest connection happen in silence, not just with ourselves, like I said, but with God. With God. God wants to speak to you. God wants to tell you some things, but He can't tell you when your soul is noisy. If He can't get to you, maybe He has been telling you, go off social media for a while. I want to speak to you. I want you to be calm. I want your soul to be calm. I want your mind to be settled. Which you cannot achieve when you are constantly scrolling on social media. If God has find several ways to reach out to you to tell you, to embrace silence for a while, and you have been rejecting or making excuse, I'm telling you, if God is really interested, He's going to find a way to do that, and I am a living testimony of that. So it took my phone to pack up, it took my phone to die for me to go on an unplanned social media detours, an unplanned life without phone and social media. So you see, you don't have to wait till something happened to your phone. Go now, obey, obey quietly, and keep the phone somewhere, and just spend time in silence so you can connect. Sometimes you have to disconnect to connect. I really hope that you learned something from this video, and also, yes, I got a brand new phone, and as you can see, the camera is so, oh my god. At the end, this whole thing actually worked out for my good because I got a brand new phone, and I've been wanting to. One of the reasons I've not been, constantly posting videos is because of my camera. My previous phone, the camera, it's not that clear. So now that I've gotten a new phone, trust me, I'm gonna be on your screen every now and then because I no longer have an excuse, and I am back. I am back with lots of ideas. So I'm going to be implementing them, and I really want you to stay with me on this journey. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Please, if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe. It's your own way of supporting me, supporting this brand. All right, till I come your way again, my name is Telma Ejiro, and I love you so much.